Hey guys, tonight we're diving deep into the world of aging legs and that persistent leg pain that just won't quit. Picture this: you trudge out of bed in the morning, feeling like you've just wrestled a bear in your sleeper, only it's your own legs complaining about the daily grind. You probably won't survive this journey without learning a few tricks to make your legs feel strong again. But that's the fun part. So, before you get comfortable, take a moment to like the video and subscribe here, but only if you genuinely enjoy what I do here. And hey, drop your location and local time in the comments so I love knowing where you're tuning in from. Now, dim the lights, maybe turn on a fan for that soft background hum, and let's ease into tonight's journey together. As you age, your legs face an uphill battle. The muscles lose some of their strength and flexibility, joints get a little creaky, and circulation, well, it slows down. You might notice your legs feeling heavy or achy after a day of walking or even sitting too long. This is because aging naturally affects muscle mass and joint health, leading to stiffness and sometimes pain. Historically, even ancient Egyptians recognized the importance of leg care. They used medicinal oils and massage to soothe aching limbs, a practice historians still argue whether it was primarily for healing or ritualistic purposes. The truth is, your legs are your foundation, but with time, they bear the brunt of gravity, wear, and sometimes neglect. One quirky tidbit: Roman soldiers often soaked their feet and legs in vinegar baths to reduce inflammation after long marches. While it sounds a bit odd today, vinegar's anti-inflammatory properties are somewhat validated by modern science. Tonight, we start by understanding that leg pain isn't just a random annoyance, it's a signal from your body that aging legs need a little extra love and attention. The good news: what you eat can be a major part of that care. So, ready to meet your legs' new best friends? Let's keep going. You've probably noticed how some days your legs feel like they're on fire, and other times, more like a slow, nagging ache that refuses to quit. A big culprit behind this is inflammation, the body's own version of a tiny rebellion going on under your skin. Inflammation is like that guest at a party who overstays their welcome and makes everything uncomfortable. When your legs ache, it's often because inflammation has set up camp in your muscles, joints, or blood vessels. Now, here's the deal: inflammation isn't all bad. It's actually your body's way of fighting injury and infection. But chronic inflammation, meaning it sticks around longer than it should, is where the trouble starts, especially as you age. Historians still argue whether the ancient Greeks understood inflammation as a disease or simply a symptom, but they were onto something when they used willow bark, the natural aspirin, to reduce pain. Inflammation in your legs can come from many sources: minor injuries that never fully heal, arthritis, poor circulation, or even diet. And yes, what you eat can either fan the flames or help put out the fire. Foods high in sugar, processed oils, and excess red meat can promote inflammation, while others, rich in antioxidants and healthy fats, help fight it. A quirky fact: in traditional Chinese medicine, ginger has been used for thousands of years to warm the body and reduce pain by improving circulation and decreasing inflammation. Modern research now supports ginger's role as a natural anti-inflammatory agent. Think of your diet as the referee in the battle between inflammation and healing. By choosing the right foods, you give your body the tools to calm that rebellious inflammation and ease the pain in your legs. So next time your legs start to protest, remember it might be the dinner you just had that's fueling the fire, or the salad you skipped that could have helped douse it. You might think hydration is just about quenching your thirst, but when it comes to easing leg pain, it's a secret weapon hiding in plain sight. Your muscles, joints, and even your circulation rely heavily on the right balance of water and electrolytes to function smoothly. Dehydration can turn your muscles into cranky neighbors who refuse to cooperate, leading to cramps, stiffness, and that dreaded leg ache. Historically, in the 1800s, sailors suffered terribly from cramps during long sea voyages, mostly because of dehydration and mineral imbalances. Historians still argue whether it was scurvy alone or the lack of hydration that caused their misery, but we now know water and electrolytes play a starring role. Electrolytes like sodium, Potassium, magnesium, and calcium are tiny charged particles that help your muscles contract and relax properly. When these get out of whack, your legs can send you signals like sudden cramps or persistent soreness. Here's a quirky tidbit. Some athletes swear by pickle juice as a quick fix for cramps. That's right, the sour brine packed with electrolytes can actually help stop muscle spasms faster than water alone. It might sound strange, but the science behind it is pretty solid. Water alone isn't enough, you need the right minerals too. If you're cutting back on salt to manage blood pressure, make sure you're still getting enough potassium and magnesium from foods like bananas, spinach, and nuts. So, next time your legs complain, don't just reach for a painkiller or try sipping water with a pinch of sea salt or munching on some potassium-rich snacks to keep your muscles happy and your legs feeling strong. Remember that old marathon runner's mantra, hydrate, hydrate, hydrate. Turns out, it's a lifesaver for your aging legs too. Potassium might just be the MVP in the fight against leg cramps, especially as you get older. This mighty mineral helps your muscles contract and relax smoothly, keeping those sudden, jabbing cramps at bay. When potassium levels dip, your muscles can misfire, leading to the classic nighttime leg cramps that wake you up like an annoying alarm clock you never set. Historically, potassium has been essential since the 18th century, when chemists first isolated it from potash, hence the name. Farmers knew its importance long before scientists studied potassium-rich soils grew healthier plants, and ancient cultures linked diet and vitality closely. Historians still argue whether ancient Egyptians fully understood potassium's role, but they certainly prized foods rich in minerals and minerals-rich salts. Here's a quirky fact: bananas aren't the only potassium heroes. Did you know that sweet potatoes pack more potassium per serving than bananas? And better yet, they come with fiber and antioxidants, which are like a team of bodyguards for your aging legs. Foods like spinach, avocados, white beans, and even yogurt contribute a solid potassium punch. Including these in your diet regularly can drastically reduce the frequency of cramps and boost muscle function. Interestingly, too much potassium isn't good either, especially if your kidneys aren't up to speed or a delicate balance that's still under scientific scrutiny. So, while you load up on these potassium powerhouses, moderation and consultation with a healthcare provider are key. Think of potassium as the conductor of your muscle orchestra, making sure every fiber hits the right note. Keep it in balance, and your legs will thank you with fewer cramps and better mobility. Magnesium, the unsung hero of muscle relief, who is like the chill friend who knows how to calm down the party when things get too wild. It helps your muscles relax after contracting, so those pesky spasms and cramps don't stick around longer than they should. For aging legs, magnesium becomes even more important because your body's ability to absorb it decreases with time. Way back in the early 1900s, scientists discovered that magnesium deficiency could cause muscle cramps and twitching. Historians still argue whether ancient healers in places like India recognized magnesium's role directly, but many traditional remedies like bathing in Epsom salts, which are rich in magnesium, were used to ease muscle pain. Here's a quirky tidbit: Epsom salt baths remain popular today not just for relaxation, but also because magnesium can be absorbed through the skin, offering a direct line of relief to aching muscles. It's like a spa treatment and a mineral boost all rolled into one. Magnesium-rich foods include leafy greens like kale and Swiss chard, nuts like almonds and cashews, seeds such as pumpkin and sunflower, and whole grains. Adding these to your diet can help ease muscle tension and improve sleep quality, which is vital since poor sleep makes leg pain feel even worse. But remember, too much magnesium from supplements can cause digestive upset, so it's best to get most of it from food unless your doctor advises otherwise. Think of magnesium as the ultimate muscle relaxant your body produces naturally. Just make sure you're giving it the fuel to do its job well. When it comes to fighting leg pain, not all fats are created equal. In fact, some fats are superheroes, swooping in to calm inflammation and support mobility. Omega-3 fatty acids are the shining stars here, found abundantly in fatty fish like salmon, mackerel, and sardines. These healthy fats help reduce swelling and improve blood flow, making your legs feel lighter and less achy. Omega-3s first gained attention in the 1970s when researchers studying Greenland's Inuit population noticed their low rates of heart disease and inflammation, despite a diet high in fat. Historians still argue how much of this effect was due to omega-3s alone, but the correlation was undeniable. Here's a quirky fact: flax seeds and chia seeds are plant-based sources of omega-3s. Perfect if you're not a fan of fish. Adding these tiny seeds to your morning smoothie or yogurt can be a game changer for leg health. Beyond omega-3s, monounsaturated fats found in olive oil and avocados also play a role by supporting vascular health and reducing oxidative stress in your blood vessels. Remember the ancient Mediterranean diet? Olive oil was a staple, and people lived longer, healthier lives, with fewer complaints about aching legs. But beware of trans fats and excessive saturated fats. They're the villains that can worsen inflammation and circulation problems. They lurk in processed foods, fried snacks, and some baked goods, ready to sabotage your efforts. So next time you drizzle olive oil over your salad or toss some avocado slices on your plate, know you're feeding your legs the fats that help them stay strong and pain-free. Your legs are like busy highways for blood flow, and certain vitamins act as the traffic controllers, keeping everything moving smoothly. Vitamins such as B-complex, vitamin C, and vitamin E are crucial in supporting vascular health, strengthening your veins, and improving circulation, all of which help reduce leg discomfort and swelling. Vitamin C, for instance, helps maintain the collagen in your blood vessel walls, keeping them strong and flexible. Historically, sailors once suffered from scurvy due to vitamin C deficiency, which caused bleeding gums and weak blood vessels. Historians still argue whether scurvy's effect on leg pain was direct or a side effect, but the importance of vitamin C for vascular health is clear. A quirky tidbit: rutin, a flavonoid found in buckwheat and citrus fruits, works alongside vitamin C to strengthen capillaries and reduce bruising. Ancient herbalists used buckwheat tea to treat leg vein issues, a practice now backed by modern research. Vitamin B complex vitamins, particularly B6 and B12, help reduce inflammation and support nerve health, which is important since nerve pain can mimic or worsen leg discomfort. Vitamin E is a powerful antioxidant that protects blood vessels from damage caused by oxidative stress. Nuts, seeds, and leafy greens are rich sources. It's worth noting that while vitamin supplements are popular, getting these vitamins from whole foods ensures better absorption and additional nutrients. Oversupplementing without guidance can cause imbalances, which scientists continue to study. So, including colorful fruits, veggies, whole grains, and nuts in your meals is like giving your legs a team of expert traffic controllers, keeping blood flowing freely and pain at bay. Fiber might seem like just a digestive hero, but when it comes to your legs, it plays a surprisingly vital role. A diet rich in fiber helps regulate your blood sugar and cholesterol, which directly affects circulation and swelling in your lower limbs. Poor circulation can cause fluid to pool in your legs, leading to that uncomfortable, heavy feeling. Historically, the ancient Greeks ate plenty of fiber-rich whole grains and legumes, partly because refined flour was a luxury. Historians still argue whether their diets prevented leg swelling or if their active lifestyles were the main factor. Either way, fiber-rich diets have stood the test of time. Here's a quirky tidbit: some cultures use dried chickpeas, soaked overnight, as poultices to reduce swelling and inflammation in the legs. Modern science suggests the high fiber and protein content supports vascular health from the inside out. Fiber also feeds the good bacteria in your gut, creating a healthy microbiome that indirectly influences inflammation levels throughout your body, including your legs. A happy gut means less systemic inflammation, less swelling, and fewer aches. Foods high in fiber include beans, lentils, oats, fruits like apples and pears, and vegetables such as broccoli and carrots. Including a variety of these in your meals can keep your legs feeling light and energized. So next time you enjoy a hearty bowl of chili or a fresh salad, remember you're not just feeding yourself, you're giving your legs a leg up against pain and swelling. Not every food is your leg's best friend, as some are downright troublemakers, fueling inflammation, water retention, and discomfort. Identifying and avoiding these dietary culprits can be a game changer in your battle against leg pain. Take processed foods, for example. They are often loaded with trans fats and excess sodium, both notorious for promoting inflammation and causing your body to hold on to water like it's preparing for a flood. Remember that swelling and puffiness you sometimes get in your ankles? That's your body hoarding water, thanks largely to too much salt and processed junk. Historically, salt has played a curious role. Ancient Romans prized it so much it was used as currency, but excessive intake contributed to health issues even back then. Historians still argue whether their high-salt diets caused widespread leg swelling or if it was just part of their AA-rich life problems. A quirky tidbit: diet sodas often sneak in artificial sweeteners and additives that can disrupt gut bacteria, leading to increased inflammation. So even if you're skipping sugar, those fizzy drinks might be working against your leg's health. Red meat, especially fatty cuts, also deserves a call-out. High in saturated fats, it can worsen inflammation and impair circulation. That said, lean cuts in moderation paired with plenty of veggies can still fit into a healthy diet. Finally, alcohol tends to dilate blood vessels but can increase swelling and dehydration, an ironic double whammy for leg pain sufferers. So, keeping an eye on what you skip can be just as important as what you eat. Say no to processed snacks, watch your salt intake, and maybe think twice before popping the next soda or cocktail if you want your legs to feel their best. Herbs and spices, nature's flavor boosters, can also be your legs' secret allies in the fight against pain and poor circulation. These plant-based wonders carry powerful compounds that reduce inflammation, improve blood flow, and soothe muscle discomfort. Turmeric tops the list, thanks to its active compound curcumin. It's been used in Ayurvedic medicine for thousands of years to treat a variety of ailments, including joint and muscle pain. Historians still argue whether its benefits are mostly placebo or pharmacological, but modern research increasingly supports turmeric's anti-inflammatory properties. A quirky tidbit: cayenne pepper contains capsaicin, the compound that makes chili peppers hot. Applied topically or consumed, capsaicin can reduce pain by desensitizing nerve receptors, making it a popular ingredient in creams for muscle and joint relief. Ginger, too, is a multitasking herb that improves circulation and eases muscle soreness. Traditional Chinese medicine has long recommended it for warming the body and reducing aches. Plus, it adds a nice zing to your meals. Other herbs like rosemary and garlic promote vascular health by preventing blood clots and lowering cholesterol levels, contributing to smoother blood flow in your legs. Incorporating these herbs into your diet or daily routine can add not only zest but also therapeutic benefits. A warm turmeric latte, a sprinkle of cayenne on your eggs, or a ginger tea after dinner are small changes with big impact. So, spice up your life and your leg health simultaneously, turning your kitchen into a mini pharmacy with all the right ingredients. Antioxidants are like your leg's personal bodyguards. Standing guard against oxidative stress are the sneaky process where free radicals damage cells and tissues, leading to inflammation and pain. Including antioxidant-rich foods in your diet helps protect your leg muscles and blood vessels from this wear and tear. Historically, the concept of antioxidants is modern, but ancient healers often prescribed colorful fruits and vegetables, recognizing their health benefits long before science caught up. Historians still argue about which antioxidants are most effective for leg health, but the consensus leans toward a diverse, colorful diet. A quirky tidbit: blueberries, often dubbed brainberries, are packed with antioxidants called flavonoids that not only boost cognitive function but also improve circulation and reduce inflammation in your legs. Other antioxidant-rich foods include dark leafy greens, nuts, green tea, and even dark chocolate. Yes, your legs might secretly thank you for that indulgence. Vitamin C and E, mentioned earlier, are also antioxidants, working in tandem with plant-based compounds to shield your legs from oxidative damage. Think of antioxidants as a dynamic defense team, neutralizing the free radicals before they cause havoc, helping your legs stay resilient, flexible, and pain-free. So, next time you're choosing a snack, reach for those vibrant berries or a handful of nuts. They're not just tasty, they're leg saviors in disguise. If you're wondering how to turn all these nutrient powerhouses into meals that taste as good as they make your legs feel, you're in luck. Practical, delicious recipes that combine leg-friendly ingredients can be simple and satisfying, turning every bite into a boost for your mobility and comfort. Remember those potassium-rich sweet potatoes and magnesium-loaded leafy greens? Imagine a roasted sweet potato and kale salad, tossed with avocado slices and sprinkled with pumpkin seeds. Add a drizzle of olive oil and a pinch of turmeric for anti-inflammatory magic, and you have a vibrant dish that's both easy and effective. Historically, Mediterranean diets, rich in fresh vegetables, legumes, olive oil, and fish, have supported longevity and lower rates of leg pain and vascular problems. Historians still debate how much of this is diet versus lifestyle, but there's no denying the deliciousness and benefits. A quirky tidbit: ancient Persians enjoyed a dish called ash-rishteh, a thick soup packed with beans, herbs, and noodles, which packs fiber, protein, and antioxidants in every spoonful, a sort of like a medieval superfood stew. For a quick breakfast, blend spinach, banana, chia seeds, and almond milk into a smoothie. The combination delivers potassium, magnesium, fiber, and omega-3s to start your day right. Even snacks can be leg-friendly. Think almonds and dried blueberries or Greek yogurt with flax seeds and honey. These meals don't just help your legs, they nourish your whole body, improving energy, digestion, and overall well-being. Cooking with intention turns eating into self-care, especially for aging legs that deserve all their love. So, next time you step into the kitchen, remember, every ingredient is a building block for stronger, pain-free legs. Looking back through history, diets tailored to relieve leg pain and improve circulation have been surprisingly diverse yet effective. Ancient cultures often relied on local foods and herbal remedies that modern science is only beginning to fully understand. For example, the Mediterranean diet, rich in olive oil, fresh vegetables, and fish, has roots stretching back thousands of years and was praised for its health benefits even in antiquity. Historians still argue whether it was the food itself or the active lifestyle of those populations that led to their robust health, but many records suggest that leg cramps and swelling were less common among Mediterranean people. A quirky tidbit: the use of mustard seeds in traditional Indian and Middle Eastern diets was believed to stimulate circulation and ease muscle pain. Mustard plasters, a paste applied to the skin, were common remedies for leg aches, a practice that lingered into early modern European medicine. Interestingly, traditional Japanese diets, high in soy and seaweed, are now recognized for their anti-inflammatory and antioxidant properties, which may contribute to healthier blood vessels and less leg discomfort among the elderly. These historical diets show us that what we eat has always been tied to how we move and feel, especially as we age. While modern science refines our understanding, the wisdom of the past remains a powerful guide. So, embracing some of these age-old eating habits might just be your ticket to feeling strong and comfortable on your feet again. Now, let's wander into the curious world of fringe food theories and ongoing debates about diet and leg pain. Some suggest that certain foods or practices can dramatically ease leg discomfort, while others remain skeptical, calling for more research. One popular fringe idea is the alkaline diet, which claims that eating alkaline-forming foods reduces inflammation and leg cramps by balancing your body's pH. While historians note that ancient healing systems emphasized balance here, think traditional Chinese medicine's yin and yang, scientists still argue whether dietary pH significantly affects leg pain or overall health. A quirky tidbit: some swear by celery juice for its diuretic and anti-inflammatory effects, a trend that has boomed on social media, though clinical evidence is limited. Still, celery is a healthy veggie with fiber and antioxidants, so it's generally a win. Another debate revolves around nightshade vegetables, as tomatoes, peppers, and eggplants are accused by some of worsening inflammation. Yet, these veggies are packed with vitamins and antioxidants. Researchers continue to study their role, and for most people, they're safe and beneficial. Then there's the idea of food sensitivity testing to pinpoint specific leg pain triggers, but the scientific community remains divided on the reliability of such tests. These unconventional approaches may offer new avenues for relief, but the takeaway is to stay curious, cautious, and personalized in your diet choices. Remember, what works wonders for one person might not for another, so be your own best detective in this ongoing nutritional mystery. You've journeyed through a lot tonight: nutrients, ancient remedies, and quirky facts, all to help your legs feel strong and pain-free again. But diet is just one piece of the puzzle. Moving gently, stretching regularly, and caring for your legs through massage or warm baths can amplify all the good work you're doing from the inside out. Historians still argue how much exercise and diet together influenced the health of ancient populations, but there's no denying that those who stayed active and ate well had better leg health over time. A quirky final tip: even laughter has been shown to improve circulation and reduce muscle tension, so don't forget to smile, or chuckle, at your legs for sticking with you. Now, slow down your breathing, soften your thoughts, and imagine your legs sinking into a comfortable cloud, feeling lighter, stronger, and more relaxed with every breath. Your legs carry you through life's adventure, so they deserve this care and kindness. Let tonight's knowledge settle gently in your mind, a quiet promise of strength and ease. Rest well, knowing your legs are on the path to feeling their best again. Word count: 1050. 300 word wind down. Now, as the night deepens, allow your body to unwind fully. Picture your legs, once tired and aching, becoming lighter with every slow breath you take. Feel the gentle warmth of relaxation spreading through your muscles, softening every fiber, every joint. Imagine the gentle hum of calm washing over you, quieting the noise of the day, easing away tension and pain. There's no rush here, only peaceful stillness. Your legs, your foundation, are gently supported by the care you've learned tonight. They will carry you safely into tomorrow, stronger and more resilient. Let your mind drift softly, like a feather floating on a calm breeze. Remember, healing is a journey, not a race. You've taken important steps today, each one bringing you closer to comfort and strength. Now, close your eyes if you haven't already, and rest. Your legs are resting too, replenishing, ready for a fresh start when the morning light returns. Thank you for spending this time with me. Sweet dreams.